I've got one more topic for you guys. So let's see here. So for years, we've been talking about Canada's housing crisis and the need for more homes, but new data from Oxford Economics just flipped the script. So with the projected population decline for the first time since Confederation in 1867, experts are saying that we might need 500,000 fewer homes by 2035 than originally thought. Is this a game changer? Doesn't matter? Is this allowing us to take a breath? Are we still headed for trouble? Vaughn, what's your take on that?
Well, I'll go right ahead and get as weird with it as I can. By 2050, the global population is expected to turn around and stop growing. So, there's theories there. But if we really
just wait for 2050.
Well, hopefully we're not that far away from it. We'll actually get to measure that stat and see if it goes that way. But if global warming and climate change is expected to be as destructive, as some of the predictions are in those warmer parts of the world, even if there's a population decline somewhat, I could see Canada, if Canada warms up a little bit, we'll get bigger growing conditions, and we'll sort of undoubtedly take on more and more people from other parts of the world that are uninhabitable to come here and work and, hopefully grow vegetables and agriculture. And Canada could be a completely different country. So if you go on that weird line, then you would say, no, the population will not decline. We should keep building. Build now, ask questions later.
We just got to get rid of this pesky winter, is what you're saying.
Well, we won't be doing
the Canadian Shield as well, which makes it a little bit difficult to grow.
A little bit difficult to build up there. Yeah. Tom, what do you think?
And grow. I just think whenever it comes to population and it comes to housing, I think that they're just headlines, right? It always seems like whatever makes the front page, right? So I really don't have an opinion on it. To tell you the truth, I don't even know, how much truth is it to what they're trying to say as opposed to what their predictions are, right? You can go back 10 years from now or 10 years ago and building housing was always an issue, right? And even the projections back then about how we won't have enough housings for the population, but that's going to take 10 years just for us to catch up. So sure. For them to be able to predict down the road that we won't have we'll have too many housing for the population.
Well, that we'll need 500. We won't need to build that additional 500,000 houses.
But we're still playing catch up right now, right? So why don't we talk about that? Why don't we talk about that once we're at once we've caught up and we're like, okay, now we've built too many, right?
And we're playing catch up while our population is supported primarily by immigration, right? So Canadians aren't reproducing at any kind of substantial rate to repopulate our country. So we could argue already that we're on a population decline if not supported by immigration, and we're still in this housing crisis. So I would say keep building. We're never going to be able to outbuild this problem as far as I can see.
And there's the option of becoming the 51st state and bring some people from the U.S. up here if we had to.
Well, then we need to build even more.
Yeah, we need to keep building. Essentially, I don't see a situation where it's like, okay, we've solved this. We're not inviting as many people in. The population is declining. I still think we need to keep building infrastructure. The services need to be there. Let's have world-class infrastructure, transportation, housing. Let's start to expand and make this a livable city for more and more people. And then we can get back to inviting more people into the country because we need, as you guys both mentioned, birth rates are declining here in Canada. We're not growing enough of our own people. We need those people to come in and pay for our expensive social services that we have. So I see that as the future. I don't see how they stop building.
Yeah, I think
Well,
people coming over here. Oh yeah, go on.
No, go
I
ahead,
think
Tom.
I think people coming over here don't realize how expensive it is, and it's the people
Yeah.
that are already here. That's why the birth rate's declining, because they're like, man, it's too expensive to be having 2+ kids anymore, right?
Yeah.
But that was just a quick little comment.
Let's continue building. I think we're all in agreement. Like,
Yep.
500,000 fewer homes. That's amazing. That gives us a little bit of a breath, but let's keep up the construction. Let's keep that going. We can do one more. We can talk about the stress test maybe and how that might affect things, or maybe let's save that for next time. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we go?
No, we're 42 minutes in. Tom, it was
Yeah.
great to have you on. We'll have to do this
Thanks.
again. It's always fun to
Appreciate
have
that.
a third host on the show too. So
That's
good to
awesome.
have
Thanks,
you.
guys. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's do it again soon, Tom, and see you next time on the Mortgage People podcast. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and remember to like and comment, and we will see you next time.